Hello, my good people. Today is a
Hello.
today is a dark day, I want to say. I don't know. It's not because it's dark outside and we're all dressed in dark and my cave is completely dark also, but yes. Today there is a there is a orange force finally
Oh, that's
has
where you
been.
were going with that. I was
Yeah,
like, what happened? Oh, why is it a dark day?
I mean, yeah. But I mean, for some people, probably it isn't, but hey, for some
Yeah,
for
yeah,
some people,
yeah.
it is. So anyway, welcome. We're gonna talk about some technology, I guess, and yeah, I
hmm
don't know. We'll see because some news have been related to the Orange Force, I guess, today. Because oh man, there have been some dark. Anyway, we will get into the darkness in a moment here, I guess, because oh man,
The orange force.
I
That's
mean, I don't know. I just came up with this for now in just 15 seconds ago. But hey, anyway, how you doing? Doing good?
yeah. I guess I'm finishing my vacation in a
Mm-hmm.
couple of days.
All right.
Uh,
Yeah. How's that going?
okay. I guess I'm ready to go back to work. I guess
Yeah.
slowly starting to not plan necessarily, but like think about summer vacation trip perhaps. Last
Okay.
year didn't really happen, but hopefully this year. Um, I went to theater on Saturday, so I guess we can talk about it when we get to whatever TV shows and movies, I guess.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Um,
Yes.
yeah.
Uh,
How about you?
I'm
Other
doing.
than the Orange Force,
Yeah, I'm with the Orange Forest. Yeah.
is
I mean, I don't know what has been this week. This week has been, I don't know. I fixed the toilet,
oh, that's exciting.
which, but to be fair, I broke my. Well, okay, it was broken. Then I broke it even more to completely remove the lid. And anyway, I fixed
Uh-huh.
it. Anyway, very riveting story,
And
but
then you
I
fixed
know.
it,
But
or is it
I
just a toilet without a lid?
yeah. I had a toilet without a lid for about 5 days, something like that, and it was oh man. And in with a household with kids, this is yes. I want to put my whole body into the toilet now because there is no lid now, and yes, I want to. And you as a parent is like, oh, basically. Anyway, anyhow, I don't know. There isn't not much news in my life, I guess. I don't know. I raise kids, and that's about it, I guess. And I
Mm,
play Boulder Skate, I guess. That's all. The other thing, also.
yeah.
Anyway, okay. One quick update, maybe. I kind of got my groove back in terms of like working out in my home gym. So my home gym
Uh-huh.
has been kind of a thing for half a year basically already, but the girlfriend was mostly working out there, but now I kind of like figured out, okay, so I can do this and this. So and getting back into my routine, which I really appreciate and love.
hmm
Anyway, yes.
That's good.
Yeah. I'm glad about it also. All right. But do we have our coffee? Do we have something to keep us numb for the upcoming news here?
I just have water today.
Okay, yeah, I have coffee. All
But
right.
sometimes water is also pretty decent.
Oh yeah. You gotta hydrate.
Yeah.
Got actually lots of water also right here. Like 4 bottles of this thing. I don't know. I like bottled water and I don't know carbonated.
hmm
Anyway, so shall we? Shall we
Let's.
dive deep because oh, the 20th of January. marks the day of launching Melania coin because yeah,
The day we've all been waiting
because did you know about this?
No.
The Melania coin, because of course. Yes, welcome to this new whole world of scams, I guess, because of course. And of course, if you're looking at this like, what are you? This can't be real. And yeah, I was also like, this can't be real, but no, this is from Melania Trump. This is not a fake account. This is the account of the thing, the Orange Force. And he also, of course, retweeted the Melania coin tweet. And yeah, so this is completely real. And if you were following the scam coin news, I guess, then you know that Trump coin was like 2 days ago released before Melania coin. And now, since people bought the Trump coin, and now people are buying the Melania coin, the Trump coin completely collapsed, basically, in a period of like 2 days, because yeah, because of course it did, because everyone is like jumping onto Melania coin now, I guess, resulting in a staggering 30 billion loss in paper wealth for those who believed in it. And yeah, so yeah. Anyway,
what is going on? How is this illegal?
Yes. That is the correct question.
Same reaction to the Trump. Also, why is it called meme? I don't understand.
Yeah, they are. Meme. Yeah, this is just. Oh, you like memes? I guess this is a meme. Okay. Because anyway. they have heard about, there is something called a meme coin out there, because a Dogecoin is a meme coin and whatever, meme coins, right? So, but they don't call it a coin because they call it a meme. That makes it more trustworthy, I guess. And there you go. People losing money. Yeah. What is a meme coin by Coinbase.com? Meme coins are
my question is, how is this legal? And it still remains.
Yeah.
Well,
if you have the president who is appointing the police and you are above the law, then yeah.
No, but that's my point exactly. Like, shouldn't presidents not engage in this kind of activities?
Well, this president should be going to jail because of the January 6th things, and it literally paying off the porn star, and no jail, no nothing. What was the headline? Trump didn't even get slap on the wrist, something. Yeah, gets. Yeah. Donald Trump gets swears innocence and gets legal slap on the wrist at criminal sentencing. Yeah, literally nothing happened to the guy, basically.
Yeah, I guess I should not be surprised.
Yeah, nothing, because yeah, business risks, sex scandal, no prison time, no probation, no fine, nothing. He didn't even get a fine that he can pay off. Nothing. The guy. Anyway,
good, I guess.
Yeah. This is the world we live in now. Yeah. So. Yes. Anyways, so yeah, I don't know. Melania coin, I guess, because of course. Because what are laws? What are legal things? I don't know. Anyway, so, but the other big thing that I'm just glad we move on from this, basically. But the other thing is also that if you can recall from last week, we reported on the TekTok ban was kind of a pretty short thing, actually. And yeah, it happened. And so basically, but the catch is it happened for 12 hours because Trump, of course, was like, no, I will get back to your TikTok. And of course, the CEO of TikTok basically said like, yeah, pretty much Donald Trump, because of him, we are back now. And so TikTok was technically banned for around 12 hours.
We should have streamed yesterday in these 12-hour
Yeah.
gap where Americans would start Googling why TikTok is down.
Yeah.
Maybe it would have gotten a couple more viewers.
Yeah, so for a brief second, actually, people saw this. So this message. So this was the on the left side. This is the previous thing that US will ban TikTok in January 19th. But this was the new updated one. Sorry, TikTok isn't available right now. A law banning TikTok has been enacted in the US. Unfortunately, that means you cannot use TikTok for now. But we are fortunate that President Trump has indicated that he will work with us on a solution to reinstate TikTok once he takes office. Please stay tuned. This was on the TikTok app. What the hell? Yes.
So the takeaway from this is that it was never going to be banned in the first place.
Yeah.
And Trump just did a huge publicity stunt with the young people.
Yep.
And now all young people in America believe that Trump is the reason why they still have the TikToks.
And many people speculate this was all because they wouldn't notice the 40 or 30 billion loss in paper on a paper basically when they bought all the Trump coin and they lost 2 days later the whole thing. But let's make news about the TikTok thing because that will distract from that people lost some money because they bought Trump coin. So yeah, I don't know how credible that is, but yeah, there's a lot of speculation on the internet, right? Because of all this, basically, right now happening at the same time. Anyway, so
how is this legal?
Because Trump would have technically gotten okay, I don't know, let's revisit this TikTok ban or whatever in weeks, months, whatever. Because Trump wants technically TikTok to be US owned still, but they were like, no, let's do the whole thing right away. I will take all the credit for it, and let's make the news cycle. And because if he would be a good negotiator or something, he would take way more credit when he would be actually in office for few weeks, months or something, and then brings TikTok back, and then people will see because right now it's 12 hours. Some people even didn't notice that TikTok was gone for maybe a day or something if you don't log in or something. And then they don't attribute all the credit to Trump or something. But anyway, so
it's okay. The news will let them know that Trump was the reason why TikTok was unbanned.
Yeah. That's also if you follow all the Trump things. Also, okay, so I wanted to mention this. So TikTok ban looming and users flee to a Chinese app, Red Note. So this is another Chinese-owned, completely Chinese app that people had even problems understanding what they're signing up for because it was even more Chinese and even more. You will get, you will send even more data to the CCP, to China, basically, and people were. And the funniest thing that I saw on the internet about this is some guy on Twitter said, "I'm signing up for Xiao Xinghu specifically so that the CCP can get my data." Specifically, I want to make sure that the Chinese government will get all of my data. That's why I'm signing up. Anyway, All right, so this thing happened, and I just wanted to remind some people that a new study has come out also this week, 3 days ago. That new study links short video addiction to brain abnormalities, otherwise known as brain rot. And so we don't know exactly what is happening exactly in the brain, because we cannot still technically see what is exactly happening in the brain, but we can only observe that brain activity is either heightened or increased or decreased, or so displayed increase in brain activity in regions linked to emotional regulation and reward processing. Moreover, these users showed structural differences in areas such as the orbitofrontal cortex and cerebellum. Cerebellum. I can't. Yeah, I don't know. The cerebellum. Yeah. Anyway, the brain part. I cannot do English.
Cerebellum.
Cerebellum. Yes, that's the one. Thank you.
So
yeah.
basically, yeah.
So yeah, increased activity, but yeah, again, so it is absolutely a thing. It will change your brain. Basically, that's all the things that we can. But yeah, of course, there will be more studies. But yeah, I wanted to point this out in case somebody was like not aware of like the brain rot. Anyway, and one other thing that happened this week also was Biden gave basically a farewell speech, of course, because and he I won't go into what he all the things he said, but the one thing that he did say is, today an oligarchy is taking shape in America of extreme wealth, power, and influence that literally threatens our entire democracy. And of course, Google Trends, oligarchy. What the hell is that? US trend, like spikes in most of the country, like as of today, basically on the same day. Like, it's not like a huge spike, but yeah, a lot of people. What the hell is what does oligarchy mean? Because yeah, a lot of people are like, I don't know this word, so yeah. Anyhow,
well, I think it's a bit too late for that.
Yeah. I mean, sure. All right, but
like it would be the same as if like tomorrow, I don't know, we woke up and like Estonian Prime Minister was all of a sudden, what's his face? I don't know, who the fuck are like rich people in Estonia? Lina.
Yeah.
And he's not even like
Armin.
The wise people. I don't know their names, but you know what I mean. That's basically it. Well, it's already happened, in the US. So if you take like all the people that Trump has recommended for different governmental positions are basically like billionaires.
Oh yes.
For defense, for prosecutor general, so it's happening.
Oh man, the pictures I saw also from the big tech mafia spotted in church with Trump as new era of oligarchy begins. Oh, the pictures of like Tim Cook, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Joe Rogan, Google CEO Sundar Pichai. Oh, they are all there, and this is just disturbing. The concentration. This is literally oligarchy in a picture. This is literally yeah. Oh man. Oh man.
It's already happened.
It's they're all of them. Like all the big things. Yeah. I don't know. Did I forget somebody? Yeah.
Is
a British Prime Minister Boris Johnson is
Microsoft CEO there?
Actually, yeah, that's a good question.
Doesn't seem like.
Doesn't seem like.
He must have been on vacation or something.
Yeah. The only one other also that who didn't show up is Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang, which I don't know, also felt the need to skip, but yeah.
They were on the same vacation.
Yeah.
With Nadella.
Yeah.
Either that or he's too busy laying people off to come to an inauguration.
Yeah. I'm just imagining when Melania goes up to the podium to say 2 words also, then and you get a Melania coin, and you get a Melania coin, and anyway. So
who is that in the back over the hat? Is it Melania?
Yes.
I like her hat.
Yes. I mean, yeah, very very what's the
expensive.
Yeah. What's the TV series that you really liked? With some nuns and some. This reminded me of the. Oh, I cannot.
Handmaid's Tale.
Yes. This reminded.
I guess in some way.
Yeah, just
more like
random thought. Yeah. Anyway. All right, let's move on from this dark upcoming 4 years, I guess. I don't know, we'll see.
At least we don't have to share the country with him, so that's
yet I mean, he's he's invading Greenland or something and then coming to for Europe or something. I don't know. Yeah, because of course there was an interesting discussion, even like if he really wanted to. Okay, so because Trump, because if he really wanted to Greenland, what do you know what the Greenland population is? Greenland population.
I don't know, like 100,000 people.
50,000
people.
Yeah.
Oh.
So technically, if he would like make anyone so anybody has their price. If you would give 56,000 people $1 million, for example, that would be only
5.5 billion.
No, 56 billion, I think.
56 billion. Yeah,
yes. So not that much. Because if Greenland has like, I don't know, oil and all the minerals and all kinds of, it's a huge chunk of land, and I don't know, that would be like.
Well, it's not that much maybe for Elon, but for Trump, I guess he couldn't afford it.
I mean, but it's like the U.S. treasury, yeah. So the U.S. will pay for it. So at this point,
of course, they wouldn't use their personal.
Of course, why would they?
American funds, yeah.
Yeah.
But then you have to also imagine that Americans would not be very happy if they spent $56 billion.
I mean,
on that.
They were.
Who cares what Americans think anyway?
Yeah, you just buy the Greenland coin and whatever. Yeah. Then you will. Yeah, we're going.
Yeah, honestly.
Yes. Anyway, this was a fun. Yeah. Anyway, this was what I saw on the internet today. Yeah, 56 billion, and that's it. Greenland. Yes. Anyway.
How much did Elon spend on X, Twitter?
On Twitter, 44. No, yes, 44 billion.
Okay.
I think.
So if he paid a bit more, he could have bought Greenland.
Yeah. That's
how cool is that?
Some Elon Musk. Did I remember that correctly? Twitter some.
That sounds right.
Like I'm just checking. Billion. Yeah, 44. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so all right, let's move over to, because Nintendo released a new console. Technically, also kind of not, but also a little.
Just announced.
Yes, but they also showed the whole thing. So basically, as far as I can tell, Nintendo was like so sick of all the leaks and rumors and all the leaks basically, that every outlet ever is basically posting about the Switch 2 and what kind of hardware it has, what kind of features it will, and that this how it looks, and Nintendo is basically like, fine, we're gonna show it to you. But they won't release this thing after they will release this thing in April. On the 2nd of April, this is coming out.
No. It's not coming out on the 2nd of April.
Well, I mean, they will.
April.
They will announce. They will like a first show the thing.
Yeah, they will show games for it basically.
Well, yeah, but they will. Like they will say what hardware it has, because they didn't say anything what it has inside.
Yeah.
So this is the iPhone launch in June or whatever, but the actual thing is coming. We are actually announcing in September or whatever, because we're gonna just show a thing from the outside, basically.
I guess, yeah, it's a bit unconventional.
Yeah,
I mean, you always,
and that's why I'm like, basically, like, Nintendo is like, fine, we will show you the thing. Plus, just please shut up out about it, because everyone is leaking about it, basically. So they just showed off what it looks like. And said absolutely nothing about the internals, and there's a new mysterious button on it because nobody knows what the button does, and it's a C button, which has been previously has been for camera, but it doesn't have a camera, so it's a connect button, maybe, people are speculating, and that's most likely something, because it's probably to do with streaming, as far as people speculation goes.
Streaming?
Yeah.
As in, like, you can stream on, like, Twitch?
As of
directly from...
maybe. Or maybe you can stream from... Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe you can stream games from your PC? No, that's...
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I don't know.
Right. That sounds too advanced for Nintendo.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's the closest thing probably is maybe streaming something. But yeah, most likely Twitch, I guess. But yeah. Also, the Switch, I don't know. There's some minor differences. The display is a little bit larger, even though they didn't like say how much larger, but it looks larger because the Joy-Cons are larger, which they showed, and there's multiple breakdowns, and full with a top USB-C port, and anyway. And there's probably a Donkey Kong game coming also. And anyway, but we will find out everything about this thing in April, because...
Yeah, it does seem weird to announce this, so...
Yeah.
So, like, what, a month and a half before the actual, like, presentation? I mean, normally, like, let me think.
Nope.
I think
no, this
Sony
is
when PlayStation was.
No, this is 2 months, 2.5 months. April 2nd.
Oh, you're right, 2.5 months.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Yeah. It's very early. When PlayStation was announcing, or when Sony was announcing PS5, I'm thinking, I think they announced the presentation maybe like a week or two.
Yeah.
Before the actual presentation.
Yeah.
It was like the whole like big ass presentation about everything.
Yeah, and again, April 2nd, maybe this is not even coming out, but like this will be available in like
there's no way it's
in another month or something. So this will be.
I think maybe May, or maybe even June actually.
Yeah.
So it feels very early.
Yeah, which is, I don't know. This feels very weird.
Yeah, there's been already so much discourse about it. Some are disappointed. Some people are excited. You know how it goes.
Yeah, of course.
I don't really have any strong feelings about it. I think it looks okay. I'll get it.
Yeah.
If it's not like scalped like Switch 1 was.
Any speculation about the price?
Yes, there is speculation that it will cost $400.
Okay. If it does, which is
okay. I mean, it would cost the same as PS5. Of course, it's not going to be anywhere near as powerful as PS5, but it is portable. So I guess it's okay.
Yeah.
My biggest problem with it at the moment is that it's clearly going back to the LCD screen. And thicker bezels so that they can make an OLED version with thinner bezels later. And I don't quite like this.
Wait.
I mean, I understand why they're doing this, but I don't like it.
LCD? I thought the new one is OLED.
I'm pretty sure it will be LCD, yes.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
But the Switch 1 was already with the OLED now, but
no, the upgraded version.
Well, yeah, the upgraded, version. But yeah. That's what I mean. Isn't?
Well, they didn't confirm it, but I am like 90% sure that they're going back to LCD for launch version.
Okay. I have not. Would have a LCD screen rather than an OLED. Yeah. Okay. The speculations are really. That is weird.
Well, they have to make a OLED version and sell it separately later. You know.
Oh my god.
That's how Nintendo operates.
No.
Well, ideally, they want Switch to be like a like a per person console.
Well,
as opposed to like a per household console. So.
Yeah.
So that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But I'll still get it. I guess it's fine.
Okay. All right.
As long as it's not scalped to death, which I'm hoping they will.
Oh, it will have. I can already tell it will be scalped to death, but.
Well, it depends on how much they actually make for launch.
Yeah. But
I remember when we got Switch. We didn't get it at launch, definitely. Because when we ordered it, we got Zelda and Mario together. And Mario Odyssey was released when? Mario Odyssey was released in October 2017. And Switch came out in March 2017. So yeah, so we waited for a while before we could get Switch.
Yeah, okay.
It wasn't as bad as PS5 when it came out, but it was definitely a problem to get one, yeah.
All right. Yeah.
But yeah, if it's a pain in the ass, then we're not gonna bother getting it quickly.
But yeah, the only other speculation that I saw on the internet is basically because this has so much competition now because there are so many other handheld consoles out there like Steam Decks and all the alternative Steam Decks because MSI is making one, Lenovo is making one, Asus is making one. They're all like making and multiple versions of them also at the same time because and not to even mention the Chinese ones, the anyway, there's so many. And so a lot of people are speculating Switch 2 has a uphill battle in terms of like the Switch 1 was one of the most successful consoles of all time, right? So the list goes PlayStation 2 is the most sold console ever. Then the Nintendo 3DS, then Nintendo.
DS is like the first version of it.
And then the Switch on place number 3rd, so which is
pretty impressive. Not as impressive if you consider that DS was a console that existed at the same time as what? Wii? Or was it GameCube?
Yeah. PlayStation 2, Nintendo DS, Nintendo Switch. Yeah, that's the 160 million, 154, and 146 million units, which is crazy.
Wii was 2006.
Yes.
So they did exist at the same time around with DS.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as impressive considering that it's the only console that Nintendo has at the moment.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, DS existed parallel to other console that Nintendo was selling.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty impressive, yeah. I mean, there's no way that Switch 2 will sell as much as Switch, I think.
Yeah, because of the competition, and yeah, and again, Nintendo doesn't have any new games just specifically for the Switch 2.
Oh, it will.
Well, it will, but yeah, it doesn't have right now technically. Well, I mean, maybe.
Oh, it will. It will definitely have a launch games for sure. That's what the April event is for.
Yeah.
To announce all the games that will come out.
Yeah, but I mean, in terms of it will. Yeah, they will announce the thing. But that's why it's so weird, because it's kind of announced, but it's not really announced. What? Anyway, give me yeah. So, but they will also be backwards compatible, which is a huge thing. Also, all the Switch 1 games you can play.
Yeah, that's nice.
Which is very nice indeed. Yeah.
I don't know how much Nintendo will be competing. I guess they will be competing. I mean, with other handhelds, but are they really? Because
yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, because the Nintendo games are Nintendo games, but
yeah, exactly.
But you can technically run Nintendo games on a Steam Deck if you are like doing
Can
that.
you? Is it powerful enough to emulate Switch games?
Oh yeah. No, but the ethics, the piracy is the problem. That's the only problem.
Whatever.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, in that sense, perhaps.
Which, okay, another story that I didn't include, but old and Yuzu things, Yuzu emulation, is legal. Yes. That's this one. So after shutting down several popular emulators, Nintendo admits emulation is legal. Okay. So, but emulator developers are still walking a tightrope. So basically, all the Yuzus, Citra, and Ryujinks, I used also Yuzu to play my Tears of the Kingdom Zelda game. Anyway. So emulation is technically legal, and that's why they didn't go to court with Nintendo.
Yeah.
All those projects.
Well, it has always been legal.
Yeah.
The problem is
that it's a gray area.
You cannot make money off of your emulators.
Yes. Yeah. Well, from Nintendo IP, intellectual property. So. Yeah, so it's a very fine rope that you have to walk on in terms of like, yeah, you can emulate, but you cannot emulate everything. Or, I mean, other people's property basically. So yes, yeah. Because that it's technically not it's the Yuzu, and they didn't like load up your emulator with the thing. Because people went themselves to get the thing and put it on the thing. So yeah.
I don't know. I don't really. I think piracy and emulation, again, it has always been kind of a non sequitur in terms of like how well or poorly platforms do. And I think it will not really change this time around, because since launch, Switch games have been emulated pretty much basically, just all the way like from beginning. The Switch was easily emulatable on PC, and to the point where the games would leak weeks before they would launch on Switch, and people who would emulate these games would play them, you know, days or maybe a week before people who actually bought the game on the Switch
Yeah.
could, because they had access to whatever the ROM, like the
Yeah.
files, and they could just play it, and it was pretty like okay, Um, and
Yep.
yes, I mean Switch still sold 140 million units,
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
feel like it's gonna be okay, because I feel like fundamentally it has always been the case, and it will be the case this
But
time around, that Nintendo's biggest strength is their games.
but will it be okay for Nintendo's lawyers? That's another question. Anyway, well, yeah, we'll
Yeah, I mean,
see.
if they feel like going to these like
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it is a losing battle. I mean, Nintendo probably must understand that as well. That
Yeah.
and I mean, eventually we'll have to, the industry will have to concede that game preservation is important, and game preservation inevitably requires emulation,
Yeah.
because, yeah,
Yeah.
there's no way around it.
Yeah, because
And I think it's gonna happen soon. I think it's gonna happen like in the next maybe decade or so.
yeah.
We'll have like maybe even run by Nintendo, some kind of like weird archive of some of like ROMs.
Oh,
Of course, they will always want to
I
like
would
sell you
I
games
would
as opposed to.
love that, but the evidence so far is basically the opposite. Because yeah, let's shut down Nintendo 3DS store, because that was the thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Anyway, but yeah, we'll see.
That's why we need to have archives. And it has to be not like Nintendo run. I mean, preferably it would have to be run by some kind of like independent body, and you could have maybe even pay some kind of fee to access whatever software you want, and then maybe some cut would go to Nintendo. I don't know. Figure it out. Like it's not that difficult. It's the problem that we have right now with games is that it's kind of like a weird ass like it's kind of like a weird ass attitude that I don't know how to even describe it. What is it? It's like Schrodinger's video games, where like on the one hand most publishers don't care about anything old, and they always want to push the newest greatest thing
Yeah.
at the consumers.
Because
But on
they
the
want
other hand,
to make money.
they don't want to allow people to access any of the old things for free, because that would mean that if
Well,
they
yeah.
is decided to, or not maybe for free, but
Yeah,
in some
yeah,
kind of like
nobody, no,
pro-consumer way,
what, no,
because
basically
they
no
could sell it
one.
later.
They just, people are desperate to, like, yes, I understand this takes money. Please have my money, but I cannot buy 3DS games, Nintendo 3DS games. Yeah, anyway, it's not even
Yeah,
possible. Anyway.
yeah. At some point, you just have to let it go. I mean, other media figured it out. It's not that difficult. I feel like films figured it out. Books figured it out. You have public domain, of course. Public
Yes.
domain things takes a long time. What is it? 50 years? Is it 50 years?
Yeah, I'm not completely sure, but
So technically, none
maybe.
of the games that people would want or care to play uh, are that old at this point, but they will be soon. And well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Let's see. If Super
All
Mario
right.
Bros. Came out in 85, it's 40 years old.
Yeah, but
So in 10 years, yeah, I guess that kind of checks out. I feel like in the next decade there will be some kind of solution to this issue.
hopefully. Yeah.
Fingers crossed, yeah.
Yes. All right. Let's move over to. Okay. Here's a person I really love, Lina Khan. It's basically a law. What is the official name of U.S. Federal Trade Commission's Lina Khan? So he works for the U.S. government. Anyway, she has a track record of like really doing the people's work out there, basically. So Lina, the latest is Lina Khan, FTC suing John Deere to break its repair monopoly because, of course, this has been a thing. The repair monopoly on John Deere tractors and all the things. This has been for years and years and years. This has been a thing that John Deere software locks on their tractors. You cannot repair the tractor. Special tools. All the things, basically. And yeah, the US government is basically finally suing John Deere about tractors, basically, to all the software locks. And again, Lina Khan is probably now on the way out because...
I was going to say, I mean, the Orange Force will make
this
lawsuit a lot more difficult.
Yes.
And probably unlikely.
And here's another example of caught secretly selling car owners driving data. General Motors slapped with a hefty ban on from Lina Khan, basically, and she has been doing the best work out there, basically, because just there's a many examples of she had stuff like this, exactly like this, fighting for the people, right to repair, right to privacy, all the data collection, all the big tech she's fighting against, basically. And yeah, we'll see. And maybe this is the last thing that she does, because the Orange Force again. But
I mean, when was this news published? Okay, just a couple of days ago.
Yeah, 5 days ago.
I mean, she'll probably be replaced very soon, right?
Yeah. So I wanted to, highlight Lina Khan. I'm a fan. Thank you for your service. You probably are on your way out.
She was born in the wrong country.
Yeah.
On the wrong continent.
Oh man, she was. There are many stories about what she has done over.
But it would be good. I mean, a lawsuit like that would be cool, or if it happened, let's say hypothetically, and actually, we don't know what it would end in, but logically, I guess it would end in, yes, like the John Deere's monopoly ending, right? I guess it would be good for many other similar cases, right? Because you see it all the time in maybe not, in cars, but also in consumer electronics, right?
In trains, you see this a lot. Trains have also like software locks and stuff. Oh man. And every time you just does a basic repair. The computer locks the tractor from working again until an official licensed repairman flips a software switch. This is the stuff that we are dealing with right now. This is if you just opened it up, it's done. You cannot. It doesn't function anymore because again. These days, these tractors are just computers at this point because of course, and they're good. In if they work really good because it's almost like autonomous vehicles. They just drive around themselves, and you don't need to even be sitting because they don't need to drive around on streets and stuff. They just need to drive around on dirt, basically, and there's no. The dangers are way less on like in the middle of nowhere if it gets out of hand or something. So they are like the newest ones are pretty much driving themselves. Anyway, yes. So, but okay, maybe one dark story for this week also, because it can't be all positive news again for Orange Force or something, but I wanted to include this also. So AI porn scandal targeting underage girls rocks Pennsylvania school. So yes, this is a thing that we have to live in today's world. And man, so basically, as you can basically guess, it's like underage girls and their other students from college. They just created some deepfake videos and with 347 images and videos affecting a total of 60 victims, most of them female students at a private school. And the crazy thing that I was also like, yeah, the mom, of course, saw the pictures, and if someone looked, they would think it's real. So that's even more damaging, basically. So they, because the deepfakes have gotten that good that people are not like, no, oh, this is clearly fake, because they are like actually good deepfakes now, and people need to be ready about this, basically.
Yeah.
And here's an example why they need to be ready, because this is an Estonian story. I didn't like. Yeah, there's probably a English version of it, but yeah. AI Brad Pitt dupes French woman out of 830,000 euros, because of course. So the woman was also a cancer survivor, and of course AI generated Brad Pitt pictures in a hospital, and he needs money, and the French woman was just recently divorced and had also a cancer survivor, and of course Brad Pitt needed that 800,000 euros, and yeah, so this even wrote.
Yeah, this story I heard is quite puzzling to me, because would this whole thing not be like solved by a simple Google of like, oh, is Brad Pitt sick or something? Does Brad Pitt have cancer?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
but why would the woman Google him if he's sending literally a picture of her name from the hospital right now with Anna? Anna is the French woman. That's the name of the
Well,
woman.
that would creep me out even more, and I would definitely want to like know what the fuck's happening. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
and she's 53 years old.
yes,
So
yes,
not like an old person.
yeah,
You know?
yeah.
And
And
or you can ask your like.
It's not, and she was in contact with Brad Pitt about 1.5 years, I want to say. When was the yeah, I was thinking Brad Pitt. I'm saving Brad Pitt right now. When was the 1.5 years. Yeah, 1.5 years was she in contact with Brad Pitt. Yeah.
Yeah, this doesn't make any sense to me.
I mean, yeah, but this things happen. So, in light of that, I will present you another example of basically this. This is this is my Facebook. So this is a person, which is clearly fake if you look at the profile, sharing this thing basically. So this is the Estonian news site Delfi, but except it's not, because it's Delfi Krimi, which translates into Delfi crime.ee, which doesn't exist. And this is a completely believable Estonian website, as far as I can tell right now. And this is a story about So the headline, basically, there's a lost an influencer lost a BMW, which was found and right on the border of Latvia. And they found a dead body in the trunk. This is the headline, basically. So anyway, there was, yes, so a stolen BMW. The money was in the car. There was a dead body in the car. The police found it. They contacted the owner of the car because he reported the car stolen a few weeks ago, whatever. And they were like, what the hell, where did you get all the 300,000 euros? And he was like, I don't know, this Bitcoin drift website. I got it. And the police looked into the Bitcoin drift website. Even $250 they paid the website to make an investment. And sure enough, they returned the investment. There's a really a good score on Trustpilot, or not Trustpilot, Trust Score. Yeah, Trustpilot, I think. Anyway, they got the money back, and they made some profit. They left the money on the platform and made $3,500. And here's the proof with the bank transfer to the police. And invest right away, basically, is the last button you see. So this whole, and there are some comments also under the news article that, yes, this is absolutely amazing. I made this amount of money. This filled with people who are making this amount.
I love it how the scams get more intricate as time goes, but they still boil down to, you also can make $7,000 per hour on the internet.
Yes.
Just do this thing, So it's basically the same scam, but presented in a more flashy way.
Yeah. So again, like a regular everyday scam or something, right? Because this is not real. This was all fabricated, and this is.
Yeah.
But I sent this news article to Predik, who has been on the show also before. And his response, the first response, I just sent the link about this thing. And he immediately, he read the thing, didn't finish the thing, I guess, but he read half of it at least, because he was like, there was a struggle because the two men were fighting over the money. And the one guy killed him, the other guy, because they didn't want to share the money, I guess. And he put it into the guy into the trunk of the car. And he literally said, like, what was the big deal? Because 100, like, if you divide the money to half, then you still get 150,000 euros. Like, what is the problem? And I was like, I didn't say anything back to him, basically, because this story is not real. This is made up. And Predik is still out there believing this story, probably maybe even sharing this story to other people, maybe making an account on Bitcoin Drift right now.
Stop it.
Yeah, like,
how is
this is insane to me, because this is a 30-year-old guy who is invested into technology, who is dealing with AI every day because of his work, and he's like, yeah, this is completely real, and yeah. And the next story about this, it will be again Jennifer Aniston in a hospital asking for Predik about his money. Send me 800,000 euros because I'm dying in a hospital. And people, Please. Anyway, this was my experience today, actually. Yeah, this was my... I chatted with Predik about this today. Still, I'm pretty sure he still has no idea that this is completely fake.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
I do agree on sharing the 300,000 in half. I think it's a good idea.
Okay.
I wouldn't be if I happened on 300,000 euros
Yes.
for no reason, and there was one other person who wanted to split it with me, I wouldn't mind. I'd be like, hey, fine, whatever.
Yeah. And the Lord's film. Good morning and welcome.
Hello.
And Nastya. Hello from Norway. I'm fucking cold. Yeah. And welcome back, Kirilo. Yeah.
Was I not here last time? I was absent 1 week.
Yes. I think not.
Sometimes it happens.
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
You have to work on top of.
I have some news from Pärnu. Oh my god. Oh, I think I know. Is it
Is it about the 300,000 euros and Bitcoin drift?
No, this was right. This was right next to the Latvian border, I guess. So this maybe okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're. Oh, you do okay. No, this is not what I expected. This is something else. Okay, what is this? Yeah, this is not Delfi Krimi.ee like the previous story. So at least it's yeah. Patch tag 4.5 million euros raised. Okay, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, this I have heard about something. I had no idea how big they are or something, but yeah, this is also a thing that is happening right now, which is cool.
The next Estonian billionaire right here.
But Lord's Film, have you heard about this story? Anyway, if it's that, wait, what is happening? It's IT news. Cyber security star from Estonia, future unicorn. Maybe not big at moment. Yeah. Oh, but the one thing that I have learned about from the internet, if there's one job that if anybody comes up to me and I want to work in like in a job that will be not vanishing in like 20 years or something, I would say cyber security specialist. Cyber security will just explode in the next like, I don't know, years to come, because holy one of the reasons being this over here, because is it some TikTok star? Yes, loads of film. So again, you missed the whole thing. Anyway, I don't want to explain the whole thing. Anyway, you have to. So very briefly, this is all fake. This is completely fake. Delfi.krimi.ee doesn't exist. The whole domain doesn't exist. The whole story doesn't exist. All the characters are made up. Anyway, it's a scam to get people to download Bitcoin Drift because yes. But the reason I was talking about it, one of my friends, which is 30, is he 35? He's 35, I think. Anyway, he was completely like, yeah, this is a real story, and he was arguing me with about that. What do you mean, like? The story. Anyway, so yeah, and people are of course sending Brad Pitt 830,000 euros because he's in a hospital and he writes down your name on a piece of paper and he asks for you some money. Even though the first picture on the up left or from the left side, and this is not even the same person technically, but sure. Anyway, I mean the other ones are Brad Pitt, but okay, the right upper one, it's not even now. Anyway, that's why I didn't found it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I will be a TV star soon. A TV show, 15 questions. They choose my questions to ask. Got 1 year of crosswords. Very nice.
1 year of crosswords.
Nice. Loads of well.
Crosswords.
Wait. Are you going on TV, like showing like yourself on a TV screen, you mean? Or are you like, this person won a whole year of crosswords or something? and the name
that's exciting.
And the name will flash by or something. Only my question. Oh, okay, the question will be there. Okay. Maybe I can. No, I can. Yes, this person I am. Only first name. God damn it! I need to know. Come on. It's been. Yeah. Yes, exactly. I was just gonna say it's been 3 years. I don't even know your first name. Come on, please. Let me.
Wait.
Can we have your first name, please?
Wait a minute.
I don't know. You don't know what episode it is. Nah. Anyway, we don't know what. We gotta. Please. We gotta know the question then. It's too complicated to write. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Big brain, loads of film over here. All right. So, but yes, people. Basically, please don't believe anything you see on the internet. Just don't. Just I don't know. Have a skeptical mind and like don't send money to shady looking websites called Bitcoin Drift and stuff. I don't know. Delfi.
It's interesting, yeah. Like, what happened?
Oh man.
With humans, that we are just became
again
critically like trusting of
again. This is a 35-year-old male who is into technology, who deals with AI every day. What hope does my mom have, or my grandma have, or anyone over 50? No hope whatsoever. Yeah. Like what? Because yes, this is not like Bitcoin Drift. You can my mom or whatever. They can't like figure out whatever like how to buy Bitcoin or what is this website or whatever. But if there's just here's a bank account. This will go directly to Brad Pitt and this they can absolutely make a bank transfer. Just a regular old everyday bank transfer.
But people know that there are many scams, right?
Yeah, except they don't.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, except they don't, because that's why we have articles like this. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, but okay.
Yeah. 53-year-old woman. 53. Not that old. Not that old. Anyway. All right. It's time for some memes.
Yes.
What quietly disappeared over the last 20 years and no one noticed? Shame. Yes. Yes. Yeah. I sent money to a YouTube channel last week, super chat. Sina otsustad. Really? Wait. There was they was collecting money for a new film camera and I made 11.90 super chat. No, loads of film is in their special t-shirt. They make good stuff. Wait, I need to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Which can we see Lord's Film's donation somewhere? Was it live? Somewhere. One guy there is like a twin brother to Gorilla. Live, yeah. Which one?
Please.
I don't know. I guess this guy.
Oh yeah, he kind of does look like me a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Thunder look very similar with Gorilla, but which live? Lord's Film. Is it this one?
See,
Pro.
this is why I always say that like it is virtually impossible to tell white people from where they come from based on their looks.
Yeah.
Because they just all look the same. It's true.
I don't see the donation. Is it this one?
He does look a little bit like
yeah. Anyway, yeah, I would say. Maybe at the last minute, no. All right. No, Nope, I don't see it, Lodswell. You have to point it out. All right. Anyways, okay, back to the memes, and wanted to yes.
The N-word.
What is your favorite word in the whole English dictionary? I don't know.
The N-word.
Oh my god.
What is it then?
It's Trump saying Trump saying the N-word. Anyway.
The N-word.
Yeah, it's a you have to see it. You have to watch it with audio.
Send me.
Copy link address.
I cannot unsee this. Like,
yeah,
when he started these things,
jacking off two guys.
Yeah, like I cannot unsee it. It's just.
Yep. I cannot unsee it.
He's not doing like a great job at it, but he's trying.
Yeah. I mean, yes, this is exactly like. How do you? How is this the trademark dance? Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Oh, everybody has their own thing. Elon tries to jump and make connect.
Yeah.
And,
and Trump is like just jacking off two guys. Anyway. Also, this sandwich got stuck in a vending machine, and he's buying this drink. Oh!
That's unfortunate. But maybe you can get a sandwich and a drink somehow.
Oh my god.
You just shake the machine a little bit.
Yes.
I have never experienced a vending machine having anything stuck in it.
And this is what really grinds my gears. A real smart TV would increase the volume when you started eating chips.
I don't know. That would mean that they use the microphone all the time.
Yeah. A fun fact, I realized also this week that we don't really call it anymore a smart TV. We don't really call it a smartphone anymore because everything is smart at this point. We just have a phone now. We just have a TV now.
Yeah, that's true.
And we just have anything smart. We have just because that's what AI is right now. Anything with AI. But anything will be with AI anyway, so the AI just is the new
think?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that AI will just go away, but It's so annoying right now because everything needs to be even the new AMD processors. Ryzen AI chip literally has AI in the name, and Ryzen AI. Oh god, Ryzen AI 9 HX 375. Like, come on. Why you gotta put it? Oh god. Yeah, how chips can have AI? It has AI software. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, everything needs to be AI right now. But that's the thing also. So, yeah, pretty sure not. Yeah. Anyway,
is that not how it has always been? I mean, is it surprising even?
Yeah.
It's just like the latest buzzword.
Yeah, the latest buzzword. Yeah. Everything with 5G, everything with blockchain.
Yeah, 5G. Yeah, and then at some point in recent past, we had every development of a new smartphone had to have camera. Camera was like the headlining feature.
Yeah.
You know, although nobody cared, but that was the thing.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah. Also this picture, because in the light of the recent Nintendo Switch 2, I guess, and are we gonna have a problem? You best switch up that attitude. Wii U. Anyway, so this is yes, this is my Nintendo.
Is this meme sold on the Trump meme or the Melania meme?
Probably. This is it's.
Can I buy NFT of this?
It's not. Yeah, it's not even called a coin anymore. It's a Melania meme. Anyway, yeah, Lord's Film. If you missed it, then
that kind of goes to show that it doesn't mean anything. You know
yeah, yeah, that's what I mean.
That's
what I mean, because laws don't mean anything anymore. Because the guy didn't get a fine. The guy didn't go to jail. Laws don't mean a thing. So why do words mean anything anymore? Yeah, so this is a Melania meme now because it's another Melania coin.
It's crazy to me that it's like ironically happened. You know what I mean? Like this could have been like a kind of like AI generated shitpost. You know?
Because so many people were like, Melania, just Twitter got hacked and they are just promoting and. Nope. The president of the United States is right now retweeting this is real, because so many people were like, what are you doing? You literally launched 2 days ago the Trump coin.
Yeah, I don't use Twitter, but you know, sometimes a lot of the time, different tweets that are tweeted and twatted, or the other things twatted by like Trump or Elon, they make it like a cutouts of them, make it on Reddit.
Yeah.
And people like discuss them, and my first reaction to like probably like 80% of the ones that I see are like, oh, this cannot have happened. Like this person cannot have possibly like wrote this. And then I realized that they have written it, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I guess this is the world we live in.
Yeah. So, welcome, I guess. All right, but let's... Music. What the hell is happening in music this week? Today is the 20th of January. Is there any music and I and you should check out? Mac Miller, okay. Tokyo Blade. Victoria Canal, okay. I don't know any of these people. But hey, maybe somebody does. All right, but...
I'm sure half of them are like AI people anyway.
Yeah. But my jam has been due to me by Tim Sanders, and this is just a house track basically. This is me working out in my home gym, basically. Anyway, skipping around so that we don't get the copyright strike. And that's enough of that. Okay, Lotus Film had a nice AI song also. What is this? Okay. Oh, where is the... Okay. Okay. This is from Nicholas88, I guess. Anyway. Thank you for that, Lotus Film. They now know how that works, so they use knowledge. Was that about the Trump thing? Anyway. All right, TV shows, movies. What is happening in this week? What? Yeah, you mentioned you went to the movies to watch a movie, to watch a film.
No, I didn't. I didn't watch a film. I watched a musical.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Was it the one? Okay. Yeah. What was the name?
I watched Kinky Boots in Vanamina.
Oh yes. How was it?
Yes. It was pretty amazing, actually. I was not expecting it. I know that all the tickets on all the shows are sold, as far as I know, but I would definitely recommend people to go watch it if they can.
Mm-hmm.
And it was wonderful. It was like, of course, it was like an Estonian version of it, so it was all translated, all the songs and stuff were translated into Estonian. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Full house, standing ovation, all the things.
Nice.
Yeah, it was my first time watching a musical live. I'm not really like a musical theater person. I'm not really, I can describe myself as a fan. But yeah, this one is kind of like a big-ish deal, I guess. It's relatively new, maybe like 15 years old, I think it was first time. Maybe even less than that, actually. Maybe like 10 to 12 years ago was the first production.
2005?
2005. That sounds way too.
Is it
2005
this?
is so it's a musical based on a film, yes.
Ah.
So I guess the film was in 2005.
Ah. I see.
And so the idea of the musical is ridiculous. I mean, I guess all musicals are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Basically, a guy inherits his father's business, and the business is like a shoe factory, basically. And they spent like generations, the many generations they have like run this factory. And so he inherits it. He has no idea about like making shoes. He has no interest in it, and the company is doing terribly. So they're like kind of thinking of closing it. And then he randomly meets a drag queen on the streets. Thinks that she's being like attacked by some whatever people on the street. Intervenes and they meet, and then somehow he decides that the company needs to reformat, and instead of making just boring ass shoes, they need to start making just boots for drag queens.
Yeah.
And that's how they decide to help the company, and that's basically the point of and that's like where it starts.
Very nice.
Ridiculous, but a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Performances were great. Dancing was great. They were very colorful, very fun, and yeah. I definitely would recommend people to watch it if they can, but I don't know. At this point, I heard that all the tickets have been.
Yeah, probably because that's what happened. Fun fact: one of my friends from my old hometown in South Estonia now regularly visits Pärnu, my city, in terms of like, yeah, we don't even because Tartu and Võru from Tartu is very close, and it's like 45 minutes. But Võru from to this city, it's like 2 hours, way longer. So, and they don't go to Tartu anymore for a theater. They go here because it's literally all been sold out at all times, and yeah, you cannot get any tickets for years. And it's like, what? Okay, and they have been regularly coming to Pärnu now because, yeah, there are like seats available. They drive for 2 hours from, well, they back and forth is like 4 hours, but yeah, so it's like, I was like, what? Really? Because because Võru doesn't have really theater. They have like a what is it called? Well, they don't really have a theater, basically. They have a kultuurimaja, which is like a old concept. It's a kultuurimaja. It means like you can have a movie there, you can have a music, like a theater there. It's a stage, and you can have like anything really, but it's not designed to be anything specific, so it's a big stage basically. And you can roll down the film screen and show a movie there, but it's also not designed for theater experience anyway, so it's like all in one nothing. Anyway, so that's what they have. But
it's interesting.
Yeah, so and I was shocked to learn that we only go to Pärnu because they only have tickets, and they don't. Anyway, they had this is the only possible way to have a theatrical.
Needs to be more theaters.
Sorry.
Needs to be more theaters.
Yeah, there's and they don't have a movie theater also at the same time in Võru. Yeah. So they don't have anything. There was a cinema screen.
In fairness, I was quite surprised that I managed to get tickets for this.
Yeah.
I got like the last 2 tickets, and they were such good seats as well. And I was like, okay, well, I have to buy them now.
Yeah.
And so we got like super luxurious seats. Maybe somebody like, I don't know, returned them or something. I don't know. But yeah.
Very nice. All right. Anything else this week? TV shows, movies?
I guess I finished season 3 of Only Murders in the Building.
Only Murders in the Building. Yes.
Continues to be good.
Yeah.
Very entertaining. Very like I don't know. Fortuitously, the 3rd season was all about a murder in a theater during a musical. I finished the season right before we went to watch this musical, and I was like,
nice.
Okay, well, this was very coincidental.
Yeah, and you were waiting at in the that anytime Steve Martin shows up from in the musical, right? Yeah.
But yeah, it was very nice.
All right. The only thing I didn't remember that Severance technically started a few days ago, but
It did, yeah.
I need to catch up with Severance. Maybe this is maybe we turn with the girlfriend. We return to a TV show night or something, but at some point. But we'll see. No, don't know. Anyway,
is it good? I know that season 1 was very good.
I mean, yeah, the Severance. If I had to sum up, the last episode is so good that it almost makes up for the whole season, basically.
You mean season 1?
Yes. That's how. I mean, it's an interesting concept, and the how they did it was okay, but it's not like, oh my god, you must see. But the last episode, you cannot see the last episode because you don't know what anything is going on and what the hell is happening even. So you have to watch the whole season to enjoy the last episode of the first season, basically. So it's kind of I can I recommend this? I cannot recommend this because you will have to suffer through basic. Well, it's not like suffering. It's okay. It's not like bad, but it's like not like no. Oh my god, you need to watch this.
That's interesting.
Yeah, this is the problem with Severance right now for me, basically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you haven't started the second season?
I haven't.
Okay.
But it was it was a huge cliffhanger. Huge. Yeah. That's why I'm like, that's why the whole internet is right now like, oh my god, 3 years I waited for a cliffhanger, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why
I am of an opinion that if you have if 90% of the season is mediocre and then one episode is good, then overall it's probably not very good, right?
Yeah, then that's what it is. That's what Severance is.
It has to be. But yeah, I mean, still, even if one episode is like incredible, and the rest of the show is kind of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, season 2 of Only Murders in the Building was kind of not necessarily that. It's just that like the novelty of the premise, obviously wore off, and it's
yes.
They changed the scenery and changed the stakes a little bit, but it was largely the same.
Yeah.
And similar.
Yeah.
And then the final episode, like the twist was good. It was like
yeah. That's you were literally describing Severance right now.
But still, like the other 9 episodes were also pretty okay. They were entertaining.
Yeah.
And then like the 10th episode was like one notch like better.
Yeah.
Because of the twist and like how they
yeah.
it down,
This is you were talking about Severance right now. Also, again, this is literally the same thing.
Okay, well, maybe it's okay. I'm also like I I don't like. It's the same with like books and video games. Like, when somebody tells me that like, oh, you have to play for like 20 hours and then it gets good. And I'm like, okay, well, how about it get good from beginning and then
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Or better yet, like, oh, this is a 50-hour long game, but it's really worth playing to see the finale because it's amazing. And I'm like, okay, so you want me to spend 50 hours of my life playing through something mediocre to experience the finale? I may as well just watch the cutscene on YouTube, at that point.
Yeah, but yeah, that's how it.
But shows is a bit different because the commitment is not as severe.
I guess
it's like what, 10-episode show.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So worst case scenario, you're looking at 10 hours. Which is significantly
9
less.
episodes.
9 episodes.
Yeah.
9 hours max.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to like how long it takes you to play through a game or read a book.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's move over to gaming. What the hell is going on in gaming this week? So I cannot show the free game of the week because it's
What? Where is it? On Epic? On Steam.
On Steam? Can I show the Wheel on Steam? Okay, I will scroll very fast. Oh, what? You must log in to see this content.
Yeah, same for me.
Okay, I see.
Okay, I'm just gonna Google what it is.
I'm not gonna Google because I don't want to. Yes, but is it as bad? Is it boobs in your face bad?
Okay, I can. Sure. I guess, yeah.
All right. Anyway,
it's not the boobiest game, but
I mean, yeah. Anyway,
really? Steam is giving it away for free?
Sure. Why not?
Okay, well, the normal price of the game is €2, so.
Oh, okay.
You can kind of imagine the quality of the game.
Oh, yeah, okay. And but the other one is there's one more, Escape Academy.
Oh, that's the one that I finished last week.
Wait. Oh yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good.
So Steam at least
people,
found out where is the money. Yeah.
people should play it if they like escape rooms and
I
puzzles.
mean, especially when it's for
Mm-hmm.
free.
At this price point, I think it's pretty worth it.
Yeah. On Steam, it's like 16 euros, but on Epic Game Store, it's for free.
Let's see, you save 16 euros 75 cents.
Yeah.
That's value.
Very nice. All right. So, what have you been playing this week, good sir?
I have been kind of on a roll. I finished another 2 games.
Ooh.
This last week.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Let's start with the one that I liked. The one that I liked was Cat Quest.
Cat Quest. Oh.
Continuing with the theme of cat games.
Cat Quest Deluxe. Hey, no, car. Oh, whoa, wait. Oh, whoa. This was no car. Cat Quest. The first one, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay.
So yeah, it's like yeah, it's exactly what you see in the trailer.
Yeah.
It's like an open world action RPG game where you play as a cat in a kingdom full of cats.
Overwhelmingly positive, 95%. Very nice.
Yeah, it's just cute. It's relatively short. You have very light RPG systems in it. It has like an obscene amount of cat puns.
Yeah, okay.
Like literally every sentence in the game has a cat pun in it.
Yeah, okay.
But like in a cute way, I didn't find it particularly annoying. And yeah, I even not only did I finish this game, I even platinumed it on PlayStation, so I got all the achievements for it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just like a fun, good time, suitable for children, I guess. And it has a cat, so it's automatically good.
Yep. All right. And the other one?
The other one that I finished is not as good.
Yes.
It's called
Dog Quest?
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
Oh.
No, not Dog Quest.
Okay.
You can just Google Suicide Squad.
Yes, I suicided. Kill the Justice League. Mixed. Okay. Oh, yes. I think we briefly mentioned it. I remember something.
Did we?
We
may have finished it at some point. It was a big story when it launched. Because it's like a whole thing.
Yeah, so you mostly agree with the mixed with 63%, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's a perfectly fine 6 out of 10 game. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
It's yeah, okay. It looks good. I think presentation is pretty decent.
Yeah.
Animations are good. The graphics are fun. Voice acting is pretty okay. So that's okay. Then we have story, which is passable. I feel like I didn't find it. I didn't find it particularly terrible. Like I enjoyed myself. It has some moments that were decent. But the 2 main problems that I have is the gameplay is quite monotonous. It's like it plays. I don't know how it plays. Imagine you're playing Cyberpunk, right?
Yeah.
And imagine that the game is designed in such a way that your entire gameplay is just going from one of those like small Night City police things.
Yeah.
Like a small crimes that you solve, the blue ones.
Yeah.
So imagine that the entire game is you going from one to the next, to the next, to the next.
Okay.
And then occasionally in between those, you have a cutscene that moves the story forward.
Okay.
but you don't actually do any of the cool story stuff that you do in the game.
Oh, okay.
You
So
know,
it's
you
a
know what I mean?
bunch of like boring side quests.
Pretty much. It has exactly, I want to say, two kind of scripted, kind of thought through linear segments that are different from the rest of the game. And those are probably the best part of the game. Because they are different and because they are pretty well done.
Okay.
At certain point, the game becomes even sort of like a survival horror-esque, like very different from what you're doing the rest of the time. Which I enjoyed. But then the rest, 90% of the game, is just you doing those like night city police crimes,
All right.
basically.
All right.
And that is unfortunate.
Yeah, that is.
That
Especially
is unfortunate because it has very good and pretty and nice cutscenes.
I would.
But I wish that they could just make the cutscenes into actual gameplay, if that makes sense.
And reflect the price of this game in terms of like 70 euros for this game right now, which is like.
Yes, I got it for free on
Ooh.
PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
And at that price point again, it's worth it.
Yeah.
But I would probably recommend people go play Escape Academy first.
Yeah.
So it's a bit rough, and my main issue with this game is the tone of the game. It's very weird.
Okay.
Because have you seen Suicide Squad, the film?
Yes, one of them, but it was also.
Did you see the one that is good or the one that is bad?
I can't.
Did you see the one that has John Cena in it or without John Cena?
Oh, without, I think.
Okay, so you've seen the bad one. Okay, that's okay. Because I feel like this game was a lot closer to the bad one than the good one. The one with Jared Leto as the Joker.
Oh, I think the 2000. I think this one to the 2016. Oof, Oh, by the way, Goofball. Hi, hello.
Yeah, 2016 is the bad
Welcome
one.
back.
Yeah, the bad one.
Yeah.
And then they just basically scrapped the whole movie, kept Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, and made a whole new film, which was definitely better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, it's like a whole thing. But basically what I mean is that you kind of understand a little bit what the tone of the Suicide Squad is, right? You
Yeah.
have like a super villain team
Yes.
that are recruited to do something good for once, right?
Yeah.
Or recruited. They don't have a choice, but let's say they are recruited.
Yeah. What kind of goof we are? He's the ball goof. Anyway.
It's kind of a little bit shit. Like it's always kind of fluctuating between. Okay. It has this thing where like most media nowadays have, especially the ones that are super like pop oriented, that are completely infected with like the Marvel-esque virus. Like everything that the characters say at all times has to be funny.
Yeah.
And it isn't because it cannot possibly be funny all the time.
Yes.
And so it just comes off very cringe and weird, And then sometimes it works, like Harley Quinn, I feel, is the character that kind of makes it work because she's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But then the other characters are basically just homicidal maniacs, right? So very dangerous people, and it's stressed multiple times throughout the story that they're like dangerous criminals and stuff like that.
Oh.
Except that they are presented in a way that makes them kind of like, no, they want you to they want them to be likable and relatable. And the way to do that, they find, is to use this like Marvel-esque, weird-ass writing that ends up just being very grating.
Yeah.
And if that was the tone of the game, that would be fine, because you could just like mute it and not engage with it and just play the game. But the problem is that a lot of the times throughout the story, it kind of like switched the tone completely, like 180 degrees.
That is weird.
And it goes into this like weird ass moments that are like, you could say, more in character for these characters. but compared to the rest of the writing in the game, is so like starkly creepy and like unsettling that it just doesn't work. You know?
Yeah. All
it
right.
almost feels like they have like split personality.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like sometimes they flip into one side of the character, and sometimes they flip into the other side of the character. And again, it sort of works for Harley Quinn because she's kind of crazy, like conventionally crazy. You know, like you know, clinically
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
insane.
yeah.
But the other characters aren't, you know, and so it makes this very weird like tonal whiplash. And I just don't know. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I almost wish that they kind of went full on like villain route, and then made them super unlikable and creepy, and leaned into like the villainy aspect of it.
Yeah.
I feel like that would have been more interesting, but I understand why they don't want to do it because, you know, video games don't really like to give you command of like evil characters, you know.
Yeah.
Um.
All right.
So yeah, I don't know. It's not really worth it.
Yeah.
I found, and on top of that, it's also like a live service game, which is now shut down. Yada yada yada, and it's like a whole thing.
What?
But I.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Lordsfilm downloaded the whole Internet Archive with all the NES games, with all published NES games. Very nice. By the way, I wanted to. So Goofball asked, "What kind of goof are you?" Lordsfilm asked, and open world game FPS stuff, Far Cry series, Tom Clancy. Here is a link. We're doing a stream, Loswell. We cannot download it right now. But anyway, because otherwise my internet will go to crap, I guess. Anyway, because I don't have good internet. But I wanted to, if you could define yourself, my good sir, about like what kind of a, do you have a type? But I'm pretty sure I already know the answer also, because you play like all the games, every genre ever, basically. Because I don't even have a about myself. I don't have also a type, because I have played also like adventure games, FPS games. Well, I have also. I'm not barely a gamer, but the only examples I played are Zelda, Cyberpunk, and Baldur's Gate, and Crosscode.
But you keep saying that, but these are like video games.
Yeah,
if you
but
played like Candy Crush and like Plants vs Zombies for like 10 years, that would be like one thing. But you know, these are full on like capital V video games.
Yeah, I know. But I, in terms of like I would say a gamer is a gamer who plays more than one game a year. That's why I'm not saying I'm a gamer, basically, because I don't.
You know,
I play so few games.
I see where you're coming from, but I feel like a lot of the like people who would call themselves capital G gamers only play like Call of Duty or something the entire year.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know, FIFA or something the entire year.
Yeah, that's also
and
true.
Then the next
yeah.
year they just buy the next FIFA and just keep playing that for another year.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I mean, even if you do play Plants vs Zombies and Candy Crush the entire year.
Yeah.
I mean, you're also playing games, so
yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah. That's fair.
But to answer the question,
to answer it, do you have like a type? Is it like a role playing game type? Is it a FPS type? Is it action adventure type? Is it puzzle games? Is it something else?
Well, there you go. Lotus Film has given us a definition of a gamer
who plays every day.
Who plays 365 hours per year. Well, seeing as you already have over 100 hours of Baldur's Gate 3, you know,
150.
you'll probably get to 365 by the end of the year.
Oh no. Yeah.
Combined.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. Since we were talking about this, yes, 160 hours in Baldur's Gate 3 as of right
and
now.
again, this is a video game. Like, this
yes.
is like some nerdy ass shit right here.
Yes.
In like the best way. Like this is what video games are. Right? This is like super dense, super kind of system rich.
Oh man. Oh yes. Now I remember. I took a screen.
And so are strategy games, for that matter. Like those are video games.
Oh yeah. But I took a picture of my Baldur's Gate thing. Where is it? Because there was a funny line again. I wanted to share. Wait. Oh no, this is not the one. Oh god damn it. Why is my iPhone? What the hell? I took a picture of the thing. Oh, here it is. Oh my god. Yes. A friendly face. Okay, so this is not a spoiler because of this is not a spoiler. One dialogue option was so one NPC just talking to you. A friendly face. Are you going to the party as well? One of the options. Which party is that? I get so many invitations. I don't know. This made me laugh because this is like all the nerdy gamers who are like constantly being invited to hundreds of events.
What do you mean? They hang out all the time. Parties. D&D parties.
Exactly.
Like, that's where it's at.
Exactly. This is exactly the option that you have to give to gamers.
Oh, I mean, Baldur's Gate itself is like a D&D party, right?
Yeah.
A D&D campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it's very, very appropriate.
But to answer Goofball, the biggest FPS game that if you count Cyberpunk technically is an FPS game also.
Oh yeah.
But I was very big into Unreal Tournament 2004 at like 10 years ago basically. I was playing this for I don't know 10-15 years, like on and off, like every I have 15 minutes, I will just jump into Unreal Tournament and that's it basically. I was doing that for years and years, but not anymore since I have a real computer now. I was running that Unreal Tournament actually on a Mac for years because it's a super old game and it doesn't take much to run this, and it was fine, just fine on the M1 Mac. Anyway, but yeah, Baldur's Gate 3. This I can already 150 hours, Act 3, and
you did it. You got to Act 3.
Yeah, of course, because 120 hours when we last spoke, I was immediately basically like on the at the door of Act 3 basically.
Okay.
But oh my god, I can already tell how big Act 3 is. It's like insane. I'm pretty sure I will finish this game with at least 250 hours. At least.
Oh, that's good.
And there's a maybe 300 hours because. And
then you will have that much left for 365 hours.
God.
That Lotus Film requires for the official title of the gamer.
Oh, okay. Goofball. I played Cyberpunk. Did you finish Cyberpunk? Just curious. And GTA R2D2. Is that is a game? Like R2D2 game?
Oh, Red Dead Redemption 2.
I see.
Another video game.
Again,
video game.
more evidence that I'm not a gamer.
I'm stupid.
No, you mean yeah.
Do you like westerns? Is there a genre that is enticing?
For me personally, not really.
Okay.
Even Baldur's Gate is like again, if again, I have brought this up many times, I know, but if it's StarCraft or Warcraft, I will choose StarCraft. Like so this is this is who I am.
Stuff. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean,
and if there's a Red Dead Redemption or like GTA, I will choose GTA because it's more modern technically but But again, I'm maybe changing because Baldur's Gate has shown me a story can be very enticing and very good, and maybe change my perspective about gaming, maybe, or something. I don't know. We'll see. Who knows?
Well, I mean, Zelda was also very fantasy. I mean, it had some sci-fi elements.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I would still describe it as a fantasy game.
Oh, fantasy! I have no problem with fantasy. I have no problem with fantasy.
But it was old-timey, kind of. Like
old
fantasy.
Yes.
With some technological things, you know?
Yes. Yeah. Anyway, I just come to an ARC. Really? You went an Intel graphics card? What? I'm watching TV. I thought Cyberpunk was a short game. I finished it in 45 hours. Okay, I gotta like.
You definitely can finish it in.
Oh, you can absolutely, but I got like 150 hours or something at least. Anyway, yeah. Get the new Battle Mage Intel card if you. I just upgraded. Oh my god, you just did it. Oh, interesting. Okay. Maybe if you get a good deal, then yeah, that's probably fine. But the new Intel cards just came out. I'm just curious. Where? Oh, you're probably in the US then. Yeah. If you, because you mentioned dollars. Yeah. All right.
For me, for my gaming preferences, it's easier to say which games I don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sports games, don't care.
Yeah.
Racing games, don't care.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Shooters that center around just using boring ass guns and killing boring ass humans, don't care.
Okay.
Although Cyberpunk is kind of that, but it's sci-fi enough to kind of allow me to enjoy it, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm talking like Battlefield or Call of Duty.
Oh yeah.
Just don't care about
that. Same.
Fighting games, just bad at them and can't be bothered learning them, so don't really play fighting games.
I used to really like Tekken 3 on PlayStation.
I also did, but 2. I still sucked at it. So
yeah. All right.
They require a lot of time and dedication to.
And they get old pretty fast. I feel like
they
also.
Do, yeah. And if you do get good at them, and then you play, with someone, like your friends, and you are just like heads and shoulders above them, that's also not very interesting.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
So you have to kind of like, you know.
Yep.
You have to kind of adjust so you don't play too well, you know?
Yeah.
Not that it's my problem, but I can imagine that could be a thing, right? If you play with your friends who are not as into it. Strategy games, I don't have the patience to learn them, so not really my thing. Yeah.
I used to enjoy StarCraft, but yeah, again, long time ago, and it gets a little bit old at some point also. Yeah, Pokemon.
Everything else is
Pokemon. Yawn.
What is that? COD? What is it? A ring?
Yeah, I'm not completely sure.
I see the yawning, so I assume that.
Boring. Yeah, boring.
What the fuck is that?
But the
bird?
No, I think that's a pig.
A pig. And the ring.
Yeah,
Okay, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, goofball. I'm sorry, we're like old. You have to explain all the new kids memes to us because yeah.
Yeah. all the other genres are pretty okay. I guess RPG is my genre of
It's
boring.
boring.
Okay.
Yes.
I get it.
Yes.
It is boring. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. It's same. I've caught is super boring. Pokemon, I don't know. I haven't played it.
I like the idea of Pokemon more than I like Pokemon games.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely feel like the latest Pokemon games have been kind of shit a little
Mm-hmm.
bit. But I still play them because I'm a masochist like that, so I
Yeah.
keep waiting for a good one, and every time I'm like, okay, well, it wasn't good, but I played it. But I guess the RPG is like my genre of choice. I feel like,
yeah,
even though sometimes I struggle with modern RPGs because they always take like 100 hours to beat,
mm-hmm.
and sometimes I just lose focus and interest in them. But I still feel like it's like the genre that is the most interesting.
Yeah, same. Again, I don't know. I would say, I'm still in the middle of Baldur's Gate, and it's one of the most games of all time for me, also. But I think Zelda will stop, probably beat it. The newest Zelda ones, I think. But hey, there's time. There's time. We'll see. Anyway. All right, but yes. Was there anything else?
I'm kind of gonna get a little bit into retro gaming. I feel like.
Oh. Okay. I think I know somebody who can point you in some directions.
Yeah. I already kind of started looking into that.
Lotus film immediately message his like about like 500 games.
Yeah. Because I mean, I obviously missed a lot of retro gaming because I'm a millennial, filthy millennial on the edge of Gen Z even.
Yeah.
But not quite, so that's good. So I missed all of that, obviously, because I was too young.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until basically a PS4 generation that I got like income that I could spend on games, right? So before that, my gaming has been mostly free-to-play online games like League of Legends, and WoW was like my main game that I played and spent money on,
Yeah.
But since I didn't have money, I couldn't afford to buy like mini games. So yeah, I'm kind of getting a little bit more into retro games a little bit. So I think I'll start. I don't care about like Pongs and stuff. I feel like that's kind of pointless. But I will definitely play some NES games.
Yeah.
So you can look forward to that. I'll be talking about.
Yeah, Lotus Film is looking forward to that, I guess.
I'll be talking about. Well, I already talked about Mario Brothers months ago. I feel like because I definitely remember playing it.
What? My first console was an Atari 5200. What? I thought you were like young and stuff. Okay, we're all young at heart, but
I mean,
but I thought you were like, what? This was your first like what? I thought you were like, I don't know, 16 years old because COD boring. But turns out you are like maybe older. Or maybe you are 16 years old and this was your first console in like 2021 or something.
Yeah, they just had it in the attic.
Yeah, exactly.
Just parents were going to throw it away and they're like, oh, look at this thing we found.
Nice. Like 50. What?
But yeah, so I'll be reliving some people's nostalgic memories.
Very nice.
At the same time, I don't know, having first time experience with a bunch of old NES and SNES games.
Yeah,
that's fun.
Just for reference, this was my first console, basically. One and only, yes. And Lotus Film, I'm pretty sure Lotus Film is also.
Yeah.
This is the one. Not even like, not Nintendo because Dendy was the one, or so. Yeah, I had a black wasn't Dendy. Yeah.
Yeah.
More modern was mine. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I think I had some more. Well, I had also modern ones, but more modern ones. But this, I think, the very first one, this was for me or something.
Oh, the video game market at the time was like crazy, right? Complete
Yeah.
Wild West of everyone just making everyone's copies of everything. Most games coming out were just copies of Pong and like Super Mario Brothers.
Oh my god.
That was sure was the time.
Yeah. Of course. 120 pounds for like 10 games. Jesus.
Well, thank goodness for emulation.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I've never seen that. Then, yeah. Because this wasn't. US didn't see those things because this was all Eastern European.
In US, they had the actual console.
Yeah, they had the actual thing, but so because these are all knockoffs. Because this Dendy means like Nintendo. So because we couldn't. It sounds similar, but so that's what. Because you didn't buy a game console. You bought because every mom knew that, oh, you have the Nintendo, even though it was like Sega's Genesis or whatever other console it was. They're all were Nintendos basically, and that's yeah. So it was that era basically.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah.
Even if PlayStation 1 showed up, mom still called it Nintendo basically. Yeah.
Famicom was a thing, yeah.
Famicom clone. Yeah. Nintendo did nothing because profit would be zero. Yeah. Anyway. All right. I'm curious, Goofball, how did you find this channel? How did you find this live stream? Last week, I believe, was your first like live stream with us. I'm curious if you can remember. Anyway, yeah, Telekomeng was more common. Yeah. But some people called it also, oh, you have the Nintendo? Even though it was like...
It's funny how, It definitely may be the case for people of your age. Because my brother also was kind of, he's, how old is he? He's 29, 30, 37, 38. He's 38 years old.
Mm.
And he had some kind of like knockoff consoles, maybe Dendy as well.
Yeah.
But like when I was growing up, nobody really cared about these anymore, right?
Oh, yeah.
And by the time that I got to the age where I did care about video games, PlayStation 1 was kind of starting to exist.
Yes.
Right? So that in my parents' minds, and people at the time, I feel like everything was PlayStation by definition.
Oh, yeah. It's...
At that point, like PlayStation was...
And right now it is, basically. Oh, you want to get the PlayStation? Or the black one? The black PlayStation? Which is the Xbox or something. It still continues because they only know PlayStation.
They don't... In Europe, yes.
Yeah, but again, yeah. So anyway, so this was 15. Yeah, it was a suggestion. I thought you guys look familiar somehow.
Can you imagine somebody got us a suggestion?
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
The algorithm is working.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
And as we established, I look like that other guy from the other YouTube channel that we looked at, the traveling channel or whatever.
Yeah.
And Seam looks like... Who do you look like?
I don't know. Bam Margera.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Do you know who that is?
I'll Google.
Jackass.
Ah, yeah.
Yes. I have been getting this on my YouTube videos sometimes.
Oh my god, I remember Jackass? That was a time.
Yes.
You
Yes.
do kind of look like him, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what people keep telling me under my YouTube videos, yes.
Mhm.
Anyway.
And see, that's why I'm telling you that it's impossible to tell white people apart and where they come from.
Yeah.
Because we all look the same.
Yeah. A cool subject matter. Yes. Thank you. So anyway, but yeah, I guess that's about it from us. Because all the good stories we taught. Yeah, look, Goofball, by the way. We are so sorry for your loss today because yeah, the US government, the Orange Force or something, I don't know. We're all with you. We're all thinking about you. During
Think
this.
of all the people who paid to go to the inauguration.
Yeah.
Didn't.
Yeah.
So much money lost.
Oh my god. What the hell? Yes. So don't forget to buy the Melania coin or something that was released today, and
will probably crash in the next 2 days.
Oh, probably. Yeah. They will announce the Elon coin in the next 3 days or something. I don't know. Anyway.
The X coin.
It's not good to have a president that haircut lives its own life. Yeah, who knows what's next over here. Yeah, we'll see. One day at a time or something, right? I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but hey, let's do it again. Maybe next week. Shall we?
Yeah.
If the world hasn't exploded, and if
well, that has to be a disclaimer for every week.
Yeah.
As long as the world hasn't exploded,
and as long as the internet hasn't been completely shut down, and as long as I don't know, TikTok is still banned, unbanned, who knows? We'll see. Lotus Film, what is this? Cyberpunk welding cards? Oh my god. You had me at Cyberpunk, the first name. What is this? Why is it Cyberpunk? Because it's purple?
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is a project.
Everything has to be.
Dear Lord.
Everything has to be Cyberpunk.
Yeah. No, everything has to be Baldur's Gate right now. Because that's the new game I'm playing right now.
Well,
anyway,
are you then also semi interested in the Witcher games then? If you play Cyberpunk and liked.
I have been thinking about it because
they do have the old timiness that you don't like, but I would say that
they
also have pretty strong like writing.
Yeah,
which is good. So
and they have been constantly getting better at this also because they have now experience with Cyberpunk also, and they have now even some Cyberpunk integrations even in Witcher and in Cyberpunk itself. Witcher mentions the Cyberpunk universe. Cyberpunk mentions the Witcher universe even.
Of course.
Yeah. Because of course.
Universe promotion.
Yeah. Of course. Because you can. There is a quest that you need to do in Witcher to get some information for Cyberpunk to finish a quest or something. Also, yeah. It's a yeah.
It's a whole thing, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting.
Yeah, because they are still updating Cyberpunk patch 2.2 like a few months ago even, like
Yeah, I think that was the last one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They now announced The Witcher 4 and Witcher 1 remake is coming out, so they are busy.
Okay, the 15th second. What's the 15th second? Yeah. I saw the cards. There is nothing special at.
It needs more neon. It needs more lights to be Cyberpunk.
Yes. Oh, fun fact. Okay.
And more dildos, I feel like.
Yes. exactly.
Just stuck to all
Yes,
the different
yes, the finished cottage simulator. You know what I want to buy? Speaking of cyber, okay, I promise we will finish the stream. But mini fridge. Yes, this one. I want this one. Can I have this one? But instead of 300 pounds or euros, can it be 100, please? I want this. Anyway. This is the one of the last things that is missing from my man cave right now. Anyhow, I guess that's about it. Thank you for tuning in, my lovely people. Goofball, Lord's Film.
Yes.
Nastya was also here for a brief second.
Yes.
Thank you. We love you. Good night.
Until next week.
Bye, everybody. Next week, Monday at 6 Estonian time. I don't know what that is in.
Something Eastern, something Pacific.
What's that in Colorado time? Was it Colorado?
I have no idea. Where did you get Colorado from?
He mentioned he is from Colorado. Yeah.
Oh, he did?
U.S. Colorado, yeah.
Huh.
All right. See ya. Bye.